Good morning, class. Today I thought it would be a good idea to start looking at some ket and pet practice for your exam. So I thought we could do some of the practice questions for your oral exam. So what I will do is we'll read each question. I know that you can read it at the same time, which is good. It may help your understanding. So I will read each question, and what I want you to do is pause the video after each question and practice answering the question out loud. Okay, so here we go. So my name is Agustin. What's your name? Make sure that when you answer the question, you say, nice to meet you. You will get extra points in the exam for doing so. 2. How are you? Make sure that when you respond with, and you. So I'm good, thank you. And you? What's the date today? When's your birthday? Have you got any brothers or sisters? Tell me about your family. For this question, tell me about your family, be sure to practice elaborating as much as you can. So maybe you can say, I have a brother, a sister, maybe a father and a mother. My father, maybe he works in doing a certain job, and maybe your mother works in another job. And be sure to explain these things. So maybe how old your brother is, how old your sister is, how old your father and mother are, and maybe what they do as well. Okay, so that's what this question is asking. Tell me about your family. Be sure to elaborate. Where do you live? Who do you live with? Do you live in a house or in a flat? Which floor is your flat on? Remember, when we answer this question, we need to use ordinal numbers. So my flat is on the 4th floor, or is on the 5th floor. Okay, we cannot say it is on 5th floor. Has your flat or house got a garden? What have you got in your garden? Or what can you see in your garden? How many rooms are there in your house? Which is your favorite room? Why? So you need to explain which is your favorite room and why. So maybe your favorite room is the kitchen, because there's lots of food and you can make delicious pancakes. Okay, so it's up to you as to explain why. Tell me about your kitchen. Tell me about your bathroom. With these 2 questions, be sure to explain as much detail as you can. So maybe you explain the color, the size, what is in your kitchen or what is in your bathroom, etc. Imagine you are in your bedroom. You open the window. What can you see? So with this question, maybe we need to explain we can see a garden, or we can see other flats, or we can see other houses. Whatever it may be, try to explain it in as much detail as you can. Okay, almost at the end. What's the weather like today? We'll skip this question because I need to have a different page, so don't worry about that. 21. What was the weather like yesterday? Who is your best friend? What does your best friend look like? Okay. So hopefully you got some good practice pausing the video and answering each question. And be sure that when you do answer questions, that we give full sentences. So here, who is your best friend? Rather than saying person's name, we say my best friend is, okay? Or here, where do you live? Rather than just saying Coslada, say I live in Coslada, okay? So make sure we practice answering in full questions. Good job.